Hi Rupal, how are you?
Hi, sir. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
And how is your day shaping up?
Yeah, day is fantastic, and I'm just planning my day to go somewhere in the second half. So right now I'm here in the meeting
Wonderful,
now with you.
wonderful, wonderful. That's great.
Yes, please.
Okay, so I guess we are meeting for the first time. I would like an introduction. I would, like if you can give an introduction of yours.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Rupal, my name is Digamberchaudhary. I'm from Delhi, and I am passed out from Jamia Millia Islamia in 2011. I completed my master's in journalism and mass communication. By profession, I am a soft skills trainer. I have been working as a soft skills trainer for past 10 to 12 years. And I go to different institutions and universities for the training or employability. I mean, just to enhance the aspirants skills so that they can get better opportunities in the corporate. So I bridge up the gap in between campus to corporate. So I'm a
Wonderful.
certified trainer by NIT Limited, and I'm also certified trainer by Nandi Foundation, which is being sponsored by Mahindra and Mahindra. And I am a IELTS trainer
You
as
are a
well.
certified soft skill trainer.
Yeah, by Nandi Foundation, which is being sponsored by Mahindra and Mahindra. And I do provide the IELTS classes as well because I do run my center over here in Gurugram. So this is what I have been doing.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Nice to hear about you.
Thank you. Yes, please. Any other question?
No, no, nothing.
All right. So, well, I just wanted to ask you a few questions. If you can answer those questions as per your experience and the particular kind of field where you are working. So, are you a trainer, Rupal?
Yes, I'm not a trainer, but I'm a tutor.
Okay,
You
you are
know,
a
I
tutor.
have been taking classes
Mhm.
for all age groups from 10-year-old to 50 years old. I have been taking classes for everyone, and I have been teaching them English, communication, and we discuss how they can improve their spoken English mostly.
That's great.
And I'm also a teacher. I'm an English teacher, and I have been teaching at a school.
All right, that's nice. So, where exactly you are from, Rupal? Can you just introduce yourself a bit so that we can know each
Absolutely.
other? Yeah, please.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so as you know my name is Rupal.
Mhm.
I am from Sihor, Madhya Pradesh, a small town in central India, heart of India, Madhya Pradesh.
Yeah.
And I have done all my schooling from there itself. Then I pursued my Bachelor in Arts and
Mhm.
B.Ed. And I have been teaching at a school. And I've been taking senior classes 11, 12. And I've been teaching them English and social science. And of course, I'm a YouTuber. I run a YouTube channel with the name Rupal's Little Corner, where again I'm talking about English spoken. There is no particular niche, but I have been discussing about spoken English, and that is something that I have been paying the most attention to. And yes, that's a bit about me in a nutshell.
Very nice, Rupal.
Thank you.
So, just as per your experience, I have few questions to ask you. So, my one
Okay.
question is for you, like once you give tuition classes to your students, right? Mostly for English efficiency classes, right? So, what are the challenges basically you face while you interact with your students and you help them,
Uh,
for improving their language skills?
Sir, let me just clarify that I have been taking online classes. There are no tuition classes, but I have been focusing on online classes these days. I
Mhm.
give both group classes and on like individual classes, one-on-one classes for spoken English. And if I talk about challenges, challenges arrive when you have a group batch. When I talk about a group batch, it is sometimes difficult to bring everyone at the same level and teach them the same way. And then because they're expecting a lot from me. Okay, so, to stand and to be right
Mhm.
in their eyes, okay, so that I can justify my profession, I can justify what efforts I'm giving in. Okay, so it is sometimes very important because the students, when they join, they have a lot of expectations
Mhm.
because they are with you for spoken English. So it is very important for you to understand their level, and then You have to be at their level to make them understand. Sometimes you have to understand everyone, each and everyone in the group class. And when it comes to individual, there are no certain challenges which I have faced as of now,
Mhm.
because when I work with just one person, I'm very particular about how I'm working and what they're expecting from me. Okay, so this is what I feel. No major challenges as of now.
All right. So, who influenced you to become a trainer?
Sorry?
Who influenced you to become a trainer?
Actually, no one, I would say, no one influenced me to be a trainer or tutor.
Mhm.
It was my own interest and my own passion that turned into my profession.
Mhm.
I was always passionate about learning this language because I knew the importance. I understood why it is important. And then with time, I actually understood people are
Mhm.
ready to learn and people are as eager as me to learn this language. Okay, so when I started my journey, there were very few people who were with me. But then, as we sail through, I got a lot of students, and I have trained almost 100 plus students till now. I started my journey a few months ago only, but that has been a wonderful journey. No one actually influenced me, but I would say, yeah, a lot of people inspired me.
That's great. Okay. So, Rupal, my another question for you is like, what is your roadmap for the beginners, like who just want to start their journey just now, and they don't know even ABC of the language, and they are very much passionate about learning English language, right? So, what can be the roadmap for them, as per you?
Okay. Okay, if I keep it simple, I would just say these things that do not make it complex.
Hmm.
Okay, go step by step. Start reading simpler books. You can start with NCRTs. Start listening to simple speakers. Do not get indulged into complex listening or reading. Just
Hmm.
start from the simple, from the base. And always remember that listening is one of those underrated activity
Hmm.
that we often ignore, and we just I'm sorry. We just overlook. Okay.
Hmm.
But I feel listening is one of the most important activities when you are learning English or any other language, not just English, any other language. Okay. It is important for you to start listening to people who are speaking it right. Okay. And also, I feel you have to start paying attention on whom you are choosing as a mentor or maybe as your, guide, because it is very important that you're learning the right thing. So, yes, just get someone who is speaking well, listen to them, start reading simpler books, and then focus on output. Focus on speaking those things. I'm not saying speak something out of the world, just speak something that you have been listening and you have been understanding from the world.
All right. I can see sometimes, like, people saying that, sir, I can write very well, but I once, a person speaks, I can understand as well. But when it comes to speaking, speaking parts, it is very crucial for them. So they say, like, the words don't come in our mind,
Hmm.
right? So
Yeah.
how can we come out from this kind of danger zone?
Again, the thing that comes into play here is the output. Okay, because we have been focusing on the input so much that we often forget that there is an activity as output as well. You have been listening, you have been reading, you have been gathering all kind of content information, but when it comes to output, which means when you come to speaking,
Hmm.
okay, you often forget because you have not practiced it. You have practiced reading, you have practiced listening. Okay, but you haven't practiced speaking. And one of the main reasons because we do not get that environment as well, right? People do
Right.
not have that environment. And then there is a kind of judgment,
Yeah.
okay, that surrounds English language. Okay, so a lot of people before they speak, they think about so many things. Okay, people will judge me, people might think about my mistakes, people might judge my pronunciation, and a lot of other things. So these are some of the reasons I feel people do not, people hesitate to speak up. Okay, but the one thing that I really feel that you need to speak up, be it broken, be it wrong. Okay, whatever English, beginner level English, you have to speak so that you can be corrected. So I feel output is very important.
Output is very important. So what remedies you can suggest for those people who are and who don't have any kind of background, like but English speaking backgrounds. They are staying very far from the metropolitan cities and all, like small towns or villages. I mean, in rural areas, right? So they don't have that kind of surroundings, that kind of ambience. Nobody speaks English in their family. So, what kind of
Mhm.
remedies, what kind of suggestions you have for them so that they can try and improve their English language skills?
So taking myself as an example, I come from a very small town.
Mhm.
I had no surrounding or environment or such conducive environment where someone was speaking in English. Okay, not even my neighbors, my family, not my extended family, friends, or even in school. I never learned English there. Okay. I learned it over time. Okay. I'll say now when I started learning English, there were no such resources. Now you have AI, Chat GPT, then you again have YouTube. There's so much of content for learning English. It is, the only remedy is that you have to be consistent and persistent.
Okay.
Okay, you can learn English. You can learn any language or any skill if you are consistent and persistent. If you're just speaking for a day and then you take a break and you are like, okay, I'll learn again the next month. Okay, then you will have to start from zero. But if you could have practiced for 30 days, there might have been a great, favorable result for you.
But suppose, Rupal, I'm very much passionate about learning English. And the thing is that I don't get anyone who can support me, who can guide me then and there, who can rectify my mistakes, right? So what can I do at that time? Because I don't have those type of people, I don't have connect with those people who can speak really good English. They are pro in English language.
I assume that everyone has a phone now.
Mhm,
I assume everyone has a phone, everyone has internet, everyone
mhm,
has YouTube, and everyone has Chat GPT. Like, I guess if I start counting people around me, all of them have Chat GPT in their phone.
mhm.
I have talked about this in my videos prior as well. That if you do not have anyone around you to speak in English, start talking to Chat GPT. It will rectify your mistake, it will teach you English, it will tell you what your level is, and you can have conversations with it every day. Just 10 minutes of conversation. Because the question I'm trying to answer, I understand some people might not understand about Chat GPT, but I feel if you have a phone and if you know how to use social media, then you can, of course, learn how to use Chat GPT as well.
All right. One important question. Is it really important to be mugged up in grammar while we are learning English language? Because as we see, many people say like grammar is very much important, and without knowing the rules of grammar, we cannot, speak well, and we cannot understand other persons what other person is saying. So if we want to, enhance our language skills, then 100% we have to, give attention on the grammar. What is your take on to this?
Okay, being completely honest, I do not feel grammar is really very important, but yes,
Mhm,
knowing the basics of grammar, knowing the basic rules is important. If I have to teach someone and if they do not know the difference between has, have, does, do, did, how will I explain them to speak? Okay, in what tense they have to speak? Okay, it would be difficult for me to tell them and it would be difficult for them to keep a track of things. Whereas if I start telling them the basic rules, okay, it will be easier for them to differentiate between the tenses and verbs. Okay, and I feel it doesn't take a lot of or it doesn't take a toll on you to learn the basics of grammar. It is
mhm.
easy. Okay, you just need to be attentive, you just need to practice it. Okay, I'm not saying that you need advanced, just a minute, sir. I'm not saying that you need, something really hard grammar, you need advanced grammar. You just need simple, easy rules which are important to speak. I'm not saying you have to teach someone conditional sentences to speak in English. Okay, once they start speaking, they will start exploring and they will know themselves. They will start learning. If they're passionate enough, they will learn themselves. But right now, I feel basic should be known. Basic grammar should be known, and then you can focus on speaking.
So my last question for you is, we talk about communication, right? We generally see people who can speak really good English, then they are good in communication. So do you think communication skills are just for English only? Or how do you
Not at all.
segregate, segregate, these things? Like communication skills are different than English language skills.
Absolutely. I do not believe that good communication is just, uh, related to English speaking. Communication can be any way. There are non-verbal communication as well. Okay. Verbal communication consists of English and any other language. Non-verbal communication is different. Like you were talking about soft skill training. Okay. There is a part in soft skill training which is called as communication.
Yeah.
Okay. That communication doesn't mean that you have to speak in English or you have to speak in good English or great English all the time. Okay, it is more about how well you are being able to convey your message to the other person. Okay, for example, if I'm speaking to you in Hindi right now, and if my message is conveyed properly, you understood, you got the gist, you could reply to me, and the conversation is clear, then it is good communication, even if it was not in English. Okay, so we need to stop just relating communication to English. Communication is a broader aspect. Spoken English, the umbrella term is communication, whereas English spoken is just a part of it.
All right, that's great, Rupal, and it was really a very healthy conversation with you. And
Thank you so much.
I'm done with my questions. If you have any question for me, you can feel free to ask me that question so that I can answer your question.
Sir, I cannot hear you.
If you have any question for me, so I'm ready to answer your questions. I'm done with my questions.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. But right now, I do not have any question, but we can really have another conversation someday soon.
Definitely, definitely. In future, we will have definitely another conversation. And thank you so much for giving me your time. And
Thank you so
definitely
much.
in future, we
Thank
will
you. It
connect
was
you soon.
nice speaking to you. It
Thank
was
you.
nice speaking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.